Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ryan, this is Disc Drive. It's a hot day, but we are going back Blu-ray hunting. Before we get started, like, share, subscribe. Ooh, it is hot today, but do you know what? Because I love you, we're going to go out Blu-ray hunting. I'm going to sacrifice my sanity in this hot weather to upload a video for you all. So I hope you appreciate it. No, I'm joking. But yeah, we're going to go back Blu-ray hunting. I'm going to just go around Canterbury. I said I was going to go elsewhere and look at other shops, but it is way too hot to be rushing around for this. So I'm going to go to Canterbury, a few charity shops and things like that. And I also have a couple of unboxings or deliveries to unbox for you at the end of the video as well. I am waiting for some more deliveries, but they haven't turned up, but at least we've got a couple for you today. But yeah, let's see where we got to. Into HMV then, and by the door they've not put the new releases there. What they've done is put some deals. So you've got 2 for £18 on DVD, 2 for £24 on selected Blu-ray, and 2 for £40 on selected 4Ks. We've got Send Help here, $14.99 on its own if you don't want it in the deal. We Bury the Dead there, also $14.99 if you don't want it in the deal. Down here we've got some 4K, so Cold Storage there, 2 for £40, and also Good Boy there, really good condition, really nice sort of matte looking slipcover. And then we've got some DVDs just over there. Down here we've got Coral, and this is $9.99 in outside of that deal, and then Silent Night Deadly Night next to it there, and that one is $11.99 outside of that deal. Down here we've got Zootropolis 2 as well, which is a fairly new release, so if you want to pick that up, 2 for $18. Over here in the physical media prison then, we've still got that Star Wars box set. We've got Smallville there, $99.99. Up here we've got Paddington with some money off there, and got a couple of box sets of that. That Doom box set's still there, Lord of the Rings. We've got Superman, a 4K box set there for $49.99. Oh, just let the staff come through. And then we've got Arcane there. And then down here we've got some Dark Knight Trilogy and Nightmare on Elm Street as well. Over here on the film Blu-ray section then, we've got Conan the Destroyer. This is $4.99, so some money off on this one. And then we also have Conan the Barbarian right there next to it. That's in the 2 for $12 or $7.99 each for that one. And then down here we've got The Devil Wears Prada. This is $7.99 for this one. Obviously the sequel is coming to physical media shortly, but that is there as well for the first movie. Back to Black then, we've got $6.99 on this one, so there are some deals throughout the store. You just got to find them basically, because they're not going to put them in front of you. And as Scary Movie 5 is in the cinemas, they've got Scary Movie triple pack for $11.99. I thought that was quite a good deal. I'm seeing this on Vinted for a lot more than that, so you can get a brand new copy for $11.99 here in HMV. And then over here we've got the Sharknado 6 movie collection. That's $39.99 for all 6 movies. Uncut versions, apparently. Not for me, but that is there. Down here then I'm also seeing Wayne's World. This is the first one there for $6.99. I haven't seen this on HMV. I don't know if I just haven't been looking, but they've also got the sequel there, Wayne's World 2. That's there for also for $6.99. Over here then got a new animated movie, Memoir of a Snail. This looks really cool, really atmospheric and sort of steampunky kind of. I haven't seen this, but I would like to, so I'm going to add that on the list when it gets a bit cheaper. Mars Attacks on Blu-ray then, that's there for $8.99. The 4K is coming out soon, or the 4K Steelbook I believe. So if you're waiting, then I would say wait just a little bit longer. And then over here we've got The Last Shark. This is a premium edition here, $18.99. This once was advertised as Jaws 5 in other territories, so that's quite funny to see that there. And over here we've got the Rocky Horror Picture Show there for $7.99. Really nice glossy slipcover on that one as well. Really cool to see that. It is a slim case. Over here then we've got Street Trash. This is both movies. I think it's the original and the remake, $19.99. Not movies I've seen, but a really cool slipcover and nice artwork on that one. And then just next to it as well we have a new release of The Snake Woman. Not a movie I'll be picking up, but it's there for $17.99. Really nice looking artwork on that one. So it did stand out to me, but it's not going to be a pickup for me today. Then over here we've got Piranha. That is in the 2 for £18. I do want to pick this up, but I'm not sure there's anything else in the 2 for 18 for me at the moment anyway. And then we've got the Peter Pan Neverland Nightmare, the horror film, which is next to it there as well. Over here then on the chart 4K Blu-ray and DVD chart wall, we've got Ready or Not 2. This is a new release here, and it's in a really weird Blu-ray case. The colour of it is not transparent or anything like that. It's just like a weird blue. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it stood out for me in a weird way. But yeah, Ready or Not 2 is there on Blu-ray. We've also got Night of the Seven Kingdoms. This is the 4K box set, $32.99. $14.99 for that one. And then over here we've got the Night of the Seven Kingdoms on Blu-ray, and that is there for $22.99. Sorry. Over here then, top of the Blu-ray chart is Epic, the Elvis Presley in Concert Baz Luhrmann movie, $24.99 for the 4K. This did chop the Blu-ray and 4K charts last week, I believe. And then we've got the Blu-ray one there for $15.99. No slipcovers on this release, or many releases at the moment. And then over here we've just got some DVDs. None really standing out to me, or that's new, so I'm just going to look at how much the Night of the Seven Kingdoms DVD box set is. $17.99 for the DVD if you wish to pick that up. This was recommended to me by one of you, so thank you so much for that. Ready or Not 2, $10.99 for that one. And I do want to see that movie. I've not seen the first one, but Sarah Michelle Gellar is in that one, so I will be watching that. Over here then on the superhero section, Superman has got some money off, $8.99 there, brand new one. No more slipcovers on this release, but that is there. And then also Peacemaker is there with some money off that. I think it's £14.39 there for that release. And of course, speaking of superheroes, Supergirl is releasing today in the cinemas, so that is there. They've got a standee with like some ducks and t-shirts and mugs and all good things. Got some Funko Pops up here. Lobo there, $14.99 for that one. Really cool looking Funko Pop there. Supergirl. And then next to it they also have a computer desk mat or something like that. I'm not really sure what this is, but I think it's just it's a nice looking thing that you can get, like a Daily Planet sort of thing for your computer. Again, I'm confused with what that is. Next to it we have some He-Man Masters of the Universe. I did go and see this in the cinema. I did enjoy the film. Not doing very well at the box office, but those are also there in HMV. Next up then we're going to go in Pilgrim's Hospice. There was nothing in there, so we're going to go into Demelza. In Demelza, they've got some games, PS2 games and Xbox 360. How much are the PS2 games? Let me find one where I can get it out. Just a random one there, but it is there for £2. I think they range from like £1.50 to £2. Oh god, everything's falling over. And some PC games there as well. Puzzles, and then over here on the DVD section, no Blu-rays in here, sorry, but they do have the American Pie box set. That's the 3 movies as well as a bonus disc, I believe. But that was cool to see the box set there. And then we've also got, let me move these, what are these? Batman and Superman and Man of Steel in a box set there, and that is there for £3. That's cool there. Well, I mean, £1.50 for each DVD, but also the Blade trilogy. I was going to pick this up for £2.50, but I am looking for these on Blu-ray, so I am going to put those back just there. What else have they got? They've got some box sets. They've got The Only Way Is Essex seasons 1 to 6 there for £4. I don't watch it, but that's quite a good price, I think, for all 6 seasons. And then it's just a generic batch of movies, really, but here's just a pan of what they do have. And then down here, what have they got? Footballers' Wives there. I did pick this up on Vinted. I got the full 5 seasons for, I think it was like £2. I could be wrong, but I can't remember. But yeah, just some other DVDs, random DVDs there on the shelves. Up next then we're going to go into Cancer Research UK. They've moved all of their DVDs off of the shelf and they are now on this spinning sort of thing. Generic titles in here, nothing to write home about, but I do spin it all the way around in case you want to have a look. Hobbit, Ghost, and an empty rack there, so it just shows how much they don't have, or how much stock they don't have, sorry, in this store. But yeah, nothing to pick up in this one for me. Into CEX then, just a quick look in the window. They still have the Marvel Studios Infinity Saga for over £400 and the Game of Thrones box set there for £165, I think that is. A lot of reflections as it's a really sunny day, but not a pickup for me, but they've been in there for a while. What have we got on the shelves then? Anything new? We have Unforgiven, and then that's there for £5. Not seen that one in here before. Usual Suspects, that's there for £4 as well. Again, not one that I've seen in here. So I'm just going to grab some things that I think that we haven't seen here before. Down here we have The Thing on Blu-ray with a really nice slipcover. That's there for £10. It's got like a glossy sort of shiny slipcover, but yeah, really cool movie and really cool find there. They've also got one without a slipcover behind it. Not a pickup for me for £10. But yeah, next to it they also have The Thing from Outer Space, I think that is, and From Another World, sorry. That's there for £10 on the premium collection with the slipcover there. Over here then, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, £6. I do want to pick this movie up, but not for £6, so I'm going to hopefully find that on Vinted for a much cheaper price. Next to it then we've got Scream 4 on Blu-ray for £5. I already own this movie. Then next to it you've got Scream 2 as well. That's there for also for £5. Not pickups for me as I already own them, but it's I bet people have traded them in for the new 4K. And we've got Speed Racer there for £6. People are clearly trading in their stuff for the new 4K upgrades for these movies. Up here then we've got 1917 with a really nice slipcover there. Not a pickup for me, but that is there for £4 as well. And then down here we've got some DC animated. We've got Batman Bad Blood there for £5. Quite a good animated movie. That is part of the animated DC universe. And then we've got Batman Hush, which is also part of that universe. That's there for £4. Then next to it we've got Batman Death in the Family. This is the interactive movie where you get to decide what happens. That's there with a really nice slipcover. That's not in the animated universe, but it is there. We're going to go into the British Art Foundation then to finish off this trip. Can't really see anything, but you've got some Lego up there. They've got a few Blu-rays, but generic titles like James Bond, Skyfall there for £5. It does have a nice slipcover, but it is a bit of a generic title, so it's not a pickup for me today. They've got some box sets. They've got Bones down here. This is there for £3. They've also got some Alias, Season 3, I believe that is. They've also got Season 2 behind it. Really nice box sets, but not a pickup for me today. Over here we've got some Desperate Housewives as well. Again, not anything of interest to me, but it is nice to see that there is some media. West Wing there as well. Then over here on the kids section they do have some Barbie movies, and nothing that I would like to pick up, but in terms of I know that these movies sell for quite a lot if you're trying to resell them. I'm not sure which ones are more expensive or if any of these ones are in particular anything to have note, but these are £2 each in terms of the Barbie movies that they've got there. And then they've got some generic Disney titles as well, and things like Shrek, DreamWorks, your generic kids DVDs in a charity shop. And we're back in the room. No pickups for me today other than my deliveries, which I'll unbox for you a little bit later. But yeah, no pickups. There's not really anything out there at the moment, or in terms of like the new releases, nothing that I really want to pick up. There's some in the coming weeks that I will add to the wish list, but yeah, nothing for me today. And I didn't want to record like all of the shelves because it was all of the same stuff that we've seen before. And also in places like HMV, you can go and look on the website for things like that on what stock they have. But if anything did stand out to me, I did give a little moment for it to share in the video. But yeah, no pickups for me. Have you picked up anything this week? Are you picking up any new releases coming up as well? But yeah, let's get to opening some deliveries. Now, I've got two of them, like I said. These are both from Vinted. I know one of them is a video game, so if video games are not your thing, I have also got some physical media in terms of Blu-ray stuff as well. Oh, it's packaged well, so that's good. But this first pickup is Lego Batman 3 on the PS4. I have a PS5, but I've been sort of upgrading my PS3 games to PS4 because I can play them on the PS5, if that makes sense. So I don't need a PS3 to play them. Yeah, this was £1 on Vinted. So I was like, why not? I love Batman. I love the Lego games. I played this once before. I can't remember how long ago I played it, but I played this once before. And I just thought, you know what? For £1, I can't complain. Can't complain. And they've just released, I think, Legacy of the Dark Knight, a new Batman game, which may or may not be in the post. So we'll see. We'll see if that turns up. But yeah, £1, the first pickup. This isn't a gaming channel, but I thought I'd show you that pickup anyway. And then this second one is literally, thank you for your order. I've got like a sticker saying thank you for your order. Thank you for selling it to me, because it's the cheapest I'd seen it anywhere else. So let me unwrap this. Very well packaged, so thank you. Even in a little protector, and it is Looney Tunes Platinum Collection. This is volume 2. It's got a slipcover as well. This was on Vinted for £15, and that's probably the most expensive thing I brought off of Vinted. Usually I pay like £1 for things, but sorry, I'm just going to try and get this out first. Aha. Triple packaging. Yes, it comes with a slipcover as well. This was £15 on Vinted. Everywhere else, this is £30+. So I did send a lower offer than £15 just to see if they would accept it, really. Because they didn't get back to me within 24 hours, I was like, I'm just going to buy it just in case somebody else grabs it. It's been on my physical media wish list for this year. If you haven't seen that video, I do have that, and I'll link it down below or in the description box. But I started this rebranded channel. I came back to this channel after 15 years. And 15 years? It wasn't that long. 8 years, I think. I think it was around 8 years. My first video was physical media that I want to get in 2026, and this was on it. So I'm on my way to getting that wish list. Yeah, £15, whereas it's £30 everywhere else. This is basically brand new. It feels brand new. The slipcover's hardly got any damage on it. Comes with an episode guide, which I'll show you that in a second. But we've got disc 1 here, disc 2 and disc 3. Comes with special features, which I'll show you on the back after I put the sleeve in properly. Comes with all those special features, if you want to pause and read those. And then it also comes with a volume 2 episode guide and everything else. Yeah, £15. I've got volume 3 as well. I got that a couple of videos ago if you want to have a look at that unboxing. But yeah, also all I need is now volume 1. Volume 1 is actually really hard to come by, so I was hoping that I would see it on Vinted as well, but I haven't yet. But yeah, really nice slipcover on this one. A few scratches and stuff on the bottom, a few bit dents and things like that. But you can't complain, especially when I paid half of what it's going online for. But yeah, those are my pickups this week. I am waiting for a few more in the post, but they haven't arrived yet, which is a shame. But yeah, that's my pickups for this week, and that ends this week's Blu-ray hunt, I guess. Yeah, that ends this week's video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and gets this video seen. So I really, really, really appreciate it. I've also got some videos coming on Monday. I upload my looking at the DVD and Blu-ray charts. So if you haven't seen those videos, go back and watch, because new one's coming on Monday. I'm uploading some shorts and stuff. I've got today's been a filming day. Even though it's been hot, today's been a filming day, so I've got some shorts lined up as well. Yeah, go over, follow me on Vinted. My social media and everything is listed in the description box below. Help me get to 500 subscribers. I think I'm like 9 away last time I checked. So yeah, help me get to 500 subscribers. Tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your grandma, tell your granddad, tell your friends and your physical media lovers. Tell them to come and subscribe to Disc Drive. I would really, really, really appreciate it. But yeah, that is this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and I will see you on the next one.